have a lot of steps for UPI payments, right? So instantly you can able to send the money to the receiver. So irrespective of the denominations, right? So if you want, even if you want to send more than 1 lakh rupees, okay, you can able to do, but through UPI, but provided you have to get a prior approval from the concerned bank and the for your account. So it's something the business people, they will use business kind of UPI payments. So they will go for even more than 10 lakhs rupees transaction with a single one. So within a fraction of seconds it will happen. So earlier on the nana neenga bank ku ponom, you had to fill the challan and you have to submit the challan to the counter. So counter people will go for that and they will be verifying that information and they will approve that, and the approval will be goes to the some centralized office. So centralized office la open panni paakradhukku 2 days agum. Adukapra avaru vandu nana your third party bank ku they have to send a confirmation mail, and after that getting receiving the confirmation mail, so they have to send that one. So it takes hardly 4 to 5 days of time for you to do a single transaction, money transaction. But now just because of the machine learning concepts, so everything is simple. So everything just one click you can able to do anything. So that is something the great achievement of machine learning. So hard, it reduces the human effort. So and not only the human effort, so it simplifies the human work and make it more crisp, and the accuracy is higher than what a human can do. And now the people start to use the machine learning to read, so to make the machines to behave like a human. So even more researchers, they're still working on a machine learning algorithm, so with the various different types of algorithms. So they want to make more efficient. So as I told you, like Amazon inland upon, so that's the first time user, I will spend all my times with an electronic item. So if I'm going for the next time user, so the machine previously it starts to read my behavior without my knowledge. நான் என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கணும், எவ்வளவு நேரம் யூஸ் பண்றேன், ஸோ என்ன எதுவும் நான் ரொம்ப நேரம் சர்ச் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன், ஸோ எதை நான் பை பண்ணலாம்னு போனேன், ஸோ எதை நான் கார்ட்ல ஆட் பண்ணேன். So everything will be will start to learn by the machine, and it reads my behavior and it finds the global users who have the same behavior of mine. ஸோ என்ன மாதிரி ஏரியாக்குள்ள என்னென்ன பிஹேவியர் இருக்கோ அந்த பிஹேவியர்ல உள்ள அவனோட டிரான்சாக்ஷன் டீடைல்ஸ் எல்லாத்தையுமே எடுத்துட்டு வந்து என்னோட ஹோம் பேஜில் காட்டுறது தான் வந்து சிம்பிள் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஃபார் மிஷின் லேர்னிங். And I told you about, and yesterday I just told you about an example of Gmail or any mailing server. You have a spam, right? So spam filtering. So spam filtering is something a very beginning, first most concept which comes with the machine learning concept. So why we are calling it as a spam filtering now? So the mail server itself will start to learn my behavior. So எனக்கு எது தேவைன்றதை அது filter பண்ணி, so the primary mail will send to my primary inbox, and the things which I won't concentrate more on the certain mail server, so that mail will goes to the spam, and it will get automatically deleted after 30 days. So it won't delete directly. So if it is not, even though if it is not required for me, if I receive some mail, so the mail server will use a machine learning concept, and it will filter. So based on my previous behavior and I learn பண்ணிட்டு, so எனக்கு எது தேவைன்றதை அது categorize பண்ணி காட்டுறது. So something which calls as a machine learning. So machine learning we have discussed about 3 types of machine learning: supervised, and then unsupervised learning, and then reinforcement learning. And I told you in addition to that you have something called semi-supervised learning, SSL. So supervised learning. So again, yesterday we started to discuss. We are not going to discuss anything about unsupervised learning in this chapter, because as per your curriculum you have only supervised and reinforcement learning. I told yesterday we started to discuss about linear model, linear regression model, and you have an algorithm, something called artificial neural network, and you have today we'll be discussing about a decision tree. And I think these 3 algorithms which comes with the supervised learning. And in reinforcement learning we do have a discussion about HMM model, return Markov model. So we'll be discussing about what is reinforcement learning and what do you mean by HMM model. So with that I think 4th unit will get completed. So I think yesterday we have discussed about the linear regression and artificial neural network. So linear regression example, so LR, I just make it as an LR, or you have a topic called MLR. So MLR is the multilinear regression model. So ரெண்டுத்துக்குமே ஒண்ணும் இல்ல linear என்னன்னா, so you have some set of data points. So I think that I told you about the definition of supervised model. Supervised learning. Supervised learning na என்னன்னா சிம்பிளா சொல்லணும்னா, I have some set of data sets. So I use this trained data set. So this is something we call it as a trained data set. And I use this trained data set, and based on this data set, I'll go for, I'll try to find the solution. So similarly, I just given a value like in UK, so the square feet, I have a data set called a square feet, and then price. So 2000 square feet, $2,000, and then 4000 square feet, $4,000, and 8000 square feet, $8,000. So like that, I have some sort of trained data set. So this is something I call it as a data set. So in a data set, now I have a question that what could be the price for the 5000 square feet of the price for the 5000 square feet. I can able to say that it's going to be a $5,000, right? So this is how I derive on the answer. So I have already the trained data set. So based on this value, I can derive the new value. So something like I can say like x towards the square feet and y towards the price. So I can plot 2, 4, 6, 8. So similarly 2, 4, 6. So the first point, 2000 square feet, $2,000. So everything which comes with the dollar, right? The price in a dollar. So 2000, 4000 square feet, $4,000, and then 6000 square feet or 6000. So something I'm trying to linear now. I'm just going to give a linear line, So I'm going to separate this data point. So now if I have a question like what is the value for the 5000 square feet in a value price, it's going to be around $5,000, right? So this is something we call it as a linear regression.